Alright, my friends, it is now time for Weenie of the Week, brought to you by Indie Spotlight Live here on Blog TV. Can be heard here every Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Screen name is Risky Business 04. The show is Indie Spotlight Live, and the segment is called Weenie of the Week. This week's Weenie, and I'm going to drop a link in the chat, and for those of you watching this on YouTube, the link will also be in the description bar. And tax dollars at work. Those of you that had me on Facebook have probably already seen this. Are you prepared for the impending zombie invasion? The zombies. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention in a blog posting gruesomely titled Preparedness 101 Zombie Apocalypse. And while it's no joke, CDC officials say it's all about emergency preparation. You cannot make this shit up. The posting reads, there are all kinds of emergencies out there that we can prepare for. Take a zombie apocalypse, for example. That's right, I said zombie apocalypse. You may laugh now, but when it happens, you'll be happy you read this. And maybe you'll learn a thing or two how to prepare for a real emergency. This post was written by the Assistant Surgeon General Ali Khan, and it instructs readers on how to prepare for flesh-eating zombies, such as how they appeared in Hollywood. You know, things like Night of the Living Dead, etc., etc. Says, first of all, you should have an emergency kit in your house. Somebody on our dime did this. Okay. Have an emergency kit, things like water, food, and other supplies to get you through the first couple of days before you can locate a zombie-free refugee camp, or in the event of a natural disaster, it'll buy you some time until you're able to make your way to an evacuation center or utility lines are restored, blah, blah, blah. God. Apparently, this is some kind of joke, or not really a joke, but the idea behind the campaign stemmed from concerns of radiation fears following the earthquake and tsunami that rocked Japan in March. CDC spokesman Dave Daigle told FoxNews.com that someone had asked CDC officials if zombies would be a concern due to radiation fears in Japan, and traffic spiked following that mention. He says it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek campaign. We were talking about hurricane preparedness, and someone bemoaned we keep putting out the same messages. Okay. People are so tuned into zombies. People are really dialed into zombies. The idea is we're reaching an audience or a segment we never reach with typical messages. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. CNN did something about it too. Was it a pun on the May Doomsday? Nah, I think it was just somebody being stupid. I just don't get it. I feel so much safer now. I'm gonna have my emergency preparedness kit in case the fucking zombies come. Words escape me, guys. Jim calls it a newer, hipper government. Yeah. Well, you know what, though? To put it in that context, that's what they think of us. Well, you know what? Look at popular media. Does that surprise anybody? You know, I mean, this kind of ties into things we talk about on the show. Things like, you know, when we talk about the music industry and what the music industry calls music, I'd have to say that, yeah, it kind of fits. Yeah, we're zombies. Turn on radio. Infotainment that they call themselves news. Zombie sheeples. There you go. You know what? I guess in some aspects the zombie apocalypse has already happened. But anyway, the CDC, this week's Weenie of the Week, brought to you by Indie Spotlight Live here on Blog TV. I can be heard on here again every Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. If you're watching this on YouTube, swing by the show sometime. Hope you'll join us.